Just a drop, and weeds will instantly dry out, killing the entire plant down to the roots. It's the fastest and most effective weed killer I know. When weeds appear on the driveway or garage, you'll want to get rid of them quickly. This spray is perfect for that. Simply spray it on the weeds and you're done. It's non-toxic, inexpensive, and eliminates the need to manually pull weeds. The spray will eradicate the entire plant, roots and all. To make the spray, mix about 500 milliliters of water with 1 tablespoon of salt until dissolved. Then add 200 milliliters of vinegar and mix again. Transfer the mixture to a spray bottle. Shake well before use. For best results, apply on a sunny day to maximize the drying effect on the weeds. You'll see them dry out quickly. Once they're dry, removing them is a breeze. This simple yet highly effective vinegar and salt spray will safely handle your weed problem. This potion will allow you to get rid of moss in just 1 day. When you see that green deposit on the driveway to the garage or on the patio tiles, start acting. Moss is best combated on a sunny day. It is known to appear in damp and shaded areas. The sun is its enemy, especially after a mild winter. It sprouts even in places where it has never been before. That's why today I'll show you a homemade spray that will tackle it. Prepare a container and mix water with vinegar in a ratio of 1 to 2. For example, pour 200 milliliters of water into the container and add 400 milliliters of vinegar. Vinegar is known for its effectiveness in combating moss. Add a bit of dishwashing liquid to the mixture. The liquid alone doesn't combat moss as effectively, but it prevents the mixture from running off the tiles or bricks. If you also add this oil, the mixture will be more effective. It's geranium essential oil. It's a natural agent for removing moss and weeds. Pour the mixture into the bottle. Spray the area where moss occurs. As I mentioned earlier, it's best to do this on a sunny day. The sun will speed up the whole process of eliminating moss. The next day, just sweep and the tiles will be clean. You can always have such a liquid on hand and use it regularly to prevent moss from reappearing. A single spoonful is enough to get rid of moles in the garden. You can make a mixture from it that will chase away all the moles. If you have a problem with moles in your garden, try this cheap and effective homemade solution. Preparing this mixture takes just a moment. Start by heating 300 milliliters of water, which will be the base of the solution. Add a tablespoon of coffee. Its intense smell repels rodents, including moles. Then pour in 200 milliliters of vinegar, whose strong odor effectively discourages these animals. Add a tablespoon of cayenne pepper to make the solution even more unpleasant for moles. Finally, add a tablespoon of granulated garlic, known for its pest-repelling properties. Mix everything thoroughly to get a uniform solution. Before use, dilute it. 100 milliliters of the mixture is enough for 1 liter of water. Regularly pour the solution into all the molehills. Remove the top layer of soil to reveal the entrance of the mole's tunnel. Pour the prepared liquid into it. It's best to do this in the evenings when moles are most active. This natural remedy is safe for plants and pets. You can use it without worry. Try it and you'll get rid of moles once and for all. Ticks fear this liquid like hell. It is discharged as their natural #1 enemy. A repellent made from it will protect you from ticks 100%. Ticks will never bite you again. These harmful pests will avoid you by a mile. You will learn how to make the best and most effective tick repellent. You've probably already wondered how to protect yourself well from ticks. We have the answer for that. Ticks have some natural enemies. They are ants. Ants prey on ticks. They secrete formic acid, which in high concentrations is fatal to ticks. If ticks sense it, they immediately flee in another direction. If you see an anthill on your walk, you can put a tissue or other soft material on it. Ants will leave formic acid on it, but you don't have to desperately search for an anthill to protect yourself from ticks. All you need to do is buy formic acid alcohol at the drugstore. It's formic acid with purified water and ethanol added. All you have to do is dilute it with water in a 1-to-1 ratio, then pour the mixture into a spray bottle. Simply spray your clothes with it before walking. and you will be 100% protected from ticks. Are you tired of snails destroying your plants? Are you looking for a natural way to get rid of them? Here's a simple recipe for a mixture that will effectively deter snails from your garden. First, prepare a pitcher. Pour half a liter of warm water into it. Then add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Its strong smell and taste discourage snails. The next ingredient is half a teaspoon of garlic. Snails can't stand its smell, and it also has antibacterial properties that protect plants. The final ingredient is 1 tablespoon of ground coffee. The caffeine in coffee is toxic to snails, so they avoid it. Now, mix all the ingredients thoroughly. Let the mixture cool down. Once the mixture is cold, you need to dilute it. Add 500 milliliters of water to 100 milliliters of the mixture and stir. Now you can water or spray your plants with it. Use the mixture regularly to keep snails at bay. Remember to spray your plants after it rains. The mixture also works on other pests. Thanks to this, your garden will be free from unwanted guests. Put in bags, hang in the garden, and spray. This tried-and-true trick works not only on aphids and spider mites, but also protects your plants from many pests. When spring comes, all the plants in the garden come to life. If you don't provide them with protection against pests, you'll soon have to fight them. Aphids on roses, fruit trees, and other plants are a nuisance for every gardener. But you can provide them with protection in spring. All it takes is an ecological trick, safe for plants. Additionally, it protects plants even when you're not in the garden or on the plot for several days. Most methods for dealing with aphids require spraying. They need to be repeated, especially after rain, because the spray stops working. But this method won't stop working even after rain. On the contrary, rain works in its favor. It's environmentally friendly. What's so great about it? Soap. Every gardener knows its effectiveness in fighting pests. But few use it in this way. Crush soap into pieces. Prepare scraps of material from an old sheet or cloth. Pack the soap pieces in them. Tie up such bundles on trees and shrubs where you usually fight aphids every year and spray. Wet soap smells more intense. It will repel pests until the rain completely dissolves it.
Put it into mole tunnels, and the voles will quickly disappear from your garden. Moles can cause serious damage to plants even in one night. Here are natural ways to keep them away. Moles do not inhabit houses or basements. They only forage in the garden in the evening and at night. Their presence is indicated by the holes for their tunnels in the ground. They dig tunnels underground like moles. Moles eat seeds, nibble on plant roots, flower bulbs, and even the bark of young trees. The first method involves walnut leaves. Simply pick fresh leaves and insert them into the mole holes. Walnut leaves contain juglone, a substance that repels mammals. You can also insert black elderberry twigs into the holes dug by moles. Decaying parts of black elderberry release hydrocyanic acid, also known as prussic acid, which has a deterrent effect on rodents. You can find other repellent substances in your kitchen cabinet. Fresh garlic emits a strong odor. Peel a garlic bulb, crush it, and insert the cloves into the underground corridors. Another natural repellent is a popular spice. Cinnamon can be found in almost every kitchen. Sprinkle half a package of ground spice into the tunnels. If you don't have cinnamon on hand, another spice will also work. Cayenne pepper is perfect for this. The spice has an equally strong odor that repels pests. These are natural and inexpensive tricks that will effectively drive voles away from your garden. Your plants and crops will be safe.